Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. This video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of being out and recording sounds, I'm going to be reflecting on where my obsession with sound and recording came from and how it has impacted my life and changed it for the better. I will throw in a little disclaimer here and just advise that there are some topics in here that are quite heavy and maybe upsetting or triggering for some people. So please bear that in mind, and if you think that it's something that would upset or trigger you, I would urge you not to watch. However, for the most part, it's very positive. For me, sound is more than just something we hear. It's something we feel and something we connect with. My journey with field recording and sound didn't come from a place of fascination or curiosity at first. To be honest, it came from a place of desperation. Several years ago, I experienced something that could be described as a mental breakdown, which left me feeling trapped in this whirlwind of noise and chaos that was just swirling around inside my own mind. It was very claustrophobic, it was very suffocating, and I couldn't see a way of escaping it. At that time, my head was so noisy, so messy, that it felt impossible to tune into the world outside of myself. But then, I stumbled across something that shifted everything, which was field recording. At first, it wasn't about capturing the perfect sounds. It was about escaping the storm in my head. I found myself with a recorder in hand, focusing not on the noise within my mind, but on the sounds around me. Over time, field recording became my therapy. It was my way of tuning back into the world. And as I stood there with this recorder in my hand, capturing the rustle of leaves, the hum and the ambience of city streets, or the distant call of birds, I realised that I was actually practicing mindfulness in its purest form. Whenever I hit the record button, I was no longer stuck in the past and anxious about that or worrying about the future. I was simply present and completely immersed in that moment. And so sound became my anchor. It taught me to listen, not just to the recordings, but to life and the world itself. Every recording session became an exercise in active listening. The noise in my mind would drift away, replaced by the texture, tone and rhythm of the world around me. So since then, my obsession with sound has just grown and grown and grown. I've built this collection of equipment and I'm capturing sounds left, right and centre for enjoyment, personal therapy and also to share with others in the hope that it helps them. And why does this matter? It matters because I dread to think where I'd be without field recording. It's not just a passion or hobby or pastime, it's an absolute lifeline. Sound has taught me to be present, to observe without judgment, and to truly actively listen. And for that, I'm endlessly grateful. Every sound I capture reminds me that there's beauty and peace in the world, even when it feels distant. all we need to do is listen.